Hi, this is John Biancamana at Remax. I don't know if you know me, but I've been a real estate agent for almost 20 years now. And over the last 10 years, I've gotten some great experience in the commercial world. Um, with my biggest transaction ever to be $9.8 million. That was a multifamily property in Philadelphia. And I wanted to share with you, as someone who has a lot of experience in commercial real estate, kind of go over like what's different rather than kind of looking at a property and say, hey, let me go to Zillow or the MLS. There's definitely a little bit of a different process on what has to be done here. So let's get into it. Today I want to value this township building at 2400 Byberry Road. And so this is just the sample property we're going to use to value real estate here. First thing I would do is take a look at the market its entirety. So each market in CoStar's eyes, which is a very powerful commercial internet exchange that not all agents have access to it. It's very powerful and very expensive. And I want to walk you through how this works. So CoStar breaks all these markets into sub-markets, and it does everything nationally and internationally. It just does everywhere. But for our purposes, we're just going to take a look at Bucks County because that's where that property is. And so this is CoStar breaking out the industrial submarket for Bucks County, and it gives us what's going on in the leasing world, what's going on in inventory, sales, price per square foot which is typically how we value real estate. We really don't look. The comps are important, but so is price per square foot. CoStar also has some really great forecasting, which is great as a business owner, as a property owner, to be able to get a good idea of where my real estate's going to be in the next couple quarters, in the next year or 2 years. It's an important aspect to have. Now, of course, with policies that our politicians put forward, things could change, but it's nice to at least have an idea. So this is the Bucks County submarket at a glance. Let's look at that particular property, 2400 Byberry Road, in a 5-mile radius, which is really how appraisers do it. And I'm asking everything that's sold and under contract, and we're going to take a look at the 43 properties that have traded. And these are more comps that we can use. But also, it's important to take in the price per square foot because every building is different. And we could price it as the square footage lies. And we have a high price of $295 per square foot. That is huge for industrial. So let's ask CoStar just to crunch the numbers, find the average. Average is $153 a square foot, with an average sale price of $9.8 million. Very interesting. Now let's take a look at something else. So let's say you said, John, I'm thinking about moving into a certain submarket. I want to know more about the demographic. Who lives there? Who works there? What's the income? What type of workers could I might be taking in? And that's CoStar also excels at that. This is another property that's local to the 2400 Byberry Road. It will give me the population, what it's done in 2020 to 2024, and what it's projected to do from 24 to 2029. Households, the income, the growth of that household. Income's down here. This is the This is the growth of that household. This is income down here on what the average income is from a mile, 2 miles, or 5 miles around. Population by demographic, who owns their home. It's really just powerful information to have, especially when you're, moving a business is just as big as any other, if not bigger. So I hope you found this video a little informative, and when you're starting to think about either buying, selling, or investing in commercial real estate, I want you to really think about how important this data is. My website, phillyandsuburbscre.com, you can learn more about me here and the services I provide. I also put out a blog almost every week about commercial real estate. Feel free to reach out. I also do residential. I also have a very strong residential business that I do keep, but I do specialize in commercial real estate. So I hope you found this informative. I hope to hear from you in the future. Have a good day.